That's usually me. I leave my phone all the time. He gets so aggravated. But it was him this time. I didn't. He said that.
You know, if you want it to record, you have to mash that little red button, and then usually...
You know mash is a southern word, don't you?
Well, what do you want? Smash it?
No.
Press it?
Press it. You know that people up north don't say mash unless they're watching that old TV show.
Oh, they do the monster mash.
Oh, they do the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. We're getting out.
I gotta get her out. She's been cooped up way too long.
And irritable?
I didn't say that.
No, is the word. People are getting on my last nerve. When you're sick, and you've been sick, and I mean I've been sick. I've had a horrible sinus infection. And it's taken 2 doctor visits, 2 different scripts to get me well, and I'm weak as water. How weak is water? It's pretty weak, isn't it?
Well,
I guess it depends on what way you're using it.
It depends on if it's in the form of the tsunami or something.
It's clear this way.
Then it would be pretty powerful. Or strong.
Still
is
coming.
Opposite of weak.
Yeah, we say weak as water. I guess we're talking about in taste and flavor. Mm-hmm. So, but I feel like my legs are jello just right now, just walking to the car. So, been a sick girl this week, but I'm on my way back.
I thought we were just leaving.
Well, we are just leaving. I knew y'all want to see Cutie Patootie. Y'all haven't seen him since the beach.
How you calling that?
You? I think I got your head cut off, don't I?
Yeah.
Gosh.
You don't want to bother when it's like that.
You want me to leave it like that?
Yeah.
Get your toupee. Get your toupee. Don't get no toupee.
I think you need a do-rag.
Get toupees. The wind gets under them and they'll fly. How are y'all doing? This is Suzanne Light, and this is my hubby John. In case you're just happening up on this, and I've got half of me in here, and all of you, and top of your head, and
you know
and I just,
Get over there.
you know, this thing that we thought was so wonderful. I'm not sure it is.
Get over there.
We're just gonna talk. I had written down in one of my sick days.
Oh, you keep a sick day journal?
Well, I keep a journal. I'm in my new journal, my bullet journal. And I thought about some things. There you go again.
What are you doing?
I guess I need to tighten this up.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, Jesus.
Bless me, Jesus. Where do you tighten it?
Challenged.
I am. No, I'm talking about for this.
Well, I can't do it all.
I just keep chopping
driving.
your
I
hair.
am driving.
Remember the word irritability.
Well, I could stop and adjust accordingly.
We worked on it.
Get her done!
Get her done.
Get her done!
John always can get things done.
That's right.
Johnny on the
That's
spot.
right. That's
Johnny on the
right.
spot. So, during my sickness the other day, I was writing thoughts about how to make my channel better, things that I wanted to do, topics, and, well, I say this, I haven't posted it yet, there we go. I say this, I'll be posting session 11, probably on Monday, and I say it in this, but y'all have tickled me so much about session 10, because...
Now, what sessions are we talking about?
1 Samuel. Have you watched any of them?
No, I'm planning on binge watching one day.
They're really good.
I heard.
I mean, Grace and Pickle even loves them.
I heard you had a young audience.
I've got a young audience, I do. That ambulance is going pretty fast right there.
Yeah, he's in that little lane.
Yeah. So, but at the end of, I don't go by chapters. I'll stop sometimes in the middle of a chapter. God be with whoever's in that ambulance, Father, because they're going so fast. I imagine it's critical. Be with them, Father.
They may be going to get somebody.
Well, whatever the situation is.
They're not really going that fast.
Are they not?
No. they're just going at the same speed. I'm running 60 and they're...
Okay, it appeared that they were going pretty fast.
They can't
I think they're fixed. Are they going to turn?
See,
They're going to get somebody.
You.
Well, God be with whoever. We know a lot of people that live on that road. Be with whoever they're picking up. So, what I do, John, is I try to keep it 20 to 30 minutes, so it's not too long. So I stop at a good stopping place. It may be in the middle of a chapter.
Gotcha.
And so it just so happened that I ended session 10 where Samuel is calling Israel back to repentance, and he's telling them to get rid of all the foreign gods in their lives. Now, back then it was like statues of Baal and Ashereth and all that. And, you know, I said, we can say, oh, we don't have statues of foreign gods and stuff like that. But when you think about the foreign gods that's in our lives, Facebook, that's not for you because he's not on Facebook, YouTube, the lake, fishing, golfing. Seriously, the things in your life, you could count your TV time at night. Anything that we do that we put above God. Not saying that if you give TV 4 hours, you got to give four hours to God. He's not that way, but he's saying, I got to be in your life consistent. Well, I was convicted teaching it. You know, I mean, because I'm thinking of all the things that I put before him. And I think I even said that when I was teaching. I had so many messages where people said, I got to go work on my foreign gods. You have stepped all over my toes on this one. I got tickled because, I mean, we think about it. We do put so much before him, do we not? Y'all notice that I strive for interaction. When it comes to the Bible, he's not going to interact a whole lot. We talk more privately about the Bible than we ever do on here. That's okay. That's where he's comfortable. But I have to say, if we were convicted, and we were, so many of y'all were, and I know for as many that said you were, that all of you didn't say anything. We got to work on that. But that's the reason that you go and you teach the Old Testament and you learn from it. That's the reason, one of the things that makes it so good. Okay. Another thing I got to thinking about. I've got a whole list of here. How many of you are Instagram users? I don't post very much on Instagram, but would it help you if you're not on Facebook? I always, when I post a video, I upload it. I immediately upload it to our Facebook page as a notification. He's fixing to get him one. I immediately post it to Let Your Light Shine, which is our Facebook page, group page. But some of you said I'm not on Facebook. So what about Instagram? Instagram is huge in the young people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. They like Instagram stories. Some YouTubers have gotten to where they put a lot more stuff on Instagram. I'm not going to do that. But would it help you if I posted on Instagram when I post a video? Would you want to see? Are you into Instagram? I kind of have to make myself be into Instagram. There's a few people I watch, and of course I watch what Ashley and them put on there. So, but just tell me, is Instagram a yes or a no, interested or not interested? This is the sheriff's.
I believe they might be
working together?
Watching that, no. I think that one probably just pulled one over and he hadn't left yet.
Oh, okay.
So they're probably monitoring the speed limit at that construction site.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
kind of what I'm like.
We just had a lot of activity going on around us. Okay.
Not around, but against it.
This is some random off the wall. I was on medication questions. Well, I wasn't on any, but I was up a couple nights. 3 nights in a row, I only slept 3 hours because I was so miserable. The third night, I'd had a steroid shot.
Fuel load.
Oh.
You did not tell me we were out of gas. I guess I should have looked at that.
Ish.
Yeah.
You can just go right past up there and get some gas at Graceville. I meant to tell you that. I was working with this.
I'll get off the interstate down there off of Daniel Payne.
Oh, okay. That'd be okay. There's places we know in Birmingham that you shouldn't get off the interstate. We've talked about that before when you're traveling, how that you can get off and get gas sometimes, and there's a lot of city characters, and you're thinking, this is probably a place that I wouldn't have pulled over at home if I had known what it was like. Anyway, I told you these are going to be random things. Asparagus. I want to know, those of you that eat asparagus, I'm really looking at branching out, fixing some different vegetables, and I see where so many people, younger people especially, are eating asparagus and cooking asparagus. And I want to know, do you fix it in the air fryer? And if you do, what do you put on it? I'm seeing like olive oil, and then they've got this blend, which is garlic, salt, and pepper. I'm gonna buy, I know you can just mix that together, but there's a blend that's supposed to be real good. And then I think I saw some people put grated Parmesan cheese on it. Parmesan. What did I say? Parmesan. Like Amazon. Parmesan without an H. Do you bake your asparagus, or do you fix it in an air fryer?
Just made me thinking about asparagus. This is the dawning of the age of asparagus.
That would be Aquarius. The fifth dimensions. That was my era of music. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. But we're home from vacation. I'm really working on my blood sugar, getting it to level and getting it even lower. And I want to start fixing more things in the air fryer, and I'm baking things. And so if you have a really good asparagus recipe.
Well, I will say it won't take much asparagus because you will be, I do not like asparagus.
Are you sure? Because I'm not sure I don't like it.
I am.
If it had grated Parmesan cheese over it.
Like 99% sure. Now, there might be a certain
fix it away and
that's
what I'm thinking. Because
mask the taste of asparagus.
See, because it's like Brussels sprouts. A lot of people are eating Brussels sprouts.
Like Brussels sprouts.
Well, I'm going to be trying
I don't like cauliflower.
I'm going to be trying more of it. I saw a girl fix cauliflower in the air fryer yesterday with using hot sauce on it and kind of frying it. We need some really
wings in your
You're going to have to quit bringing the pecan pies home. We got to eat healthier. Just because you're walking 50 miles a day doesn't mean that I am. No, or you just need to, what we need to do is get you a container to put your pecan pies in so that I can't.
Find it.
I know. I know. He's hid stuff from me before and I found it. He'd be like, I'm buying this for the boys. Why did you not tell me there were Nutter Butter cookies in the pantry?
Well, I was trying to make them last till they got here.
Sorry.
It was something I had the other day. I looked back the old go. She found it.
What was it?
I can't remember, but there was something I said. I'll think of it in a minute.
Okay. New app that I heard someone talk about and that I have tried it and I really like it. It's called bible.is. bible.is. It is the ESV, it's the Bible read in ESV, English Standard Version.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I just said.
And it is animated. Now, I have heard some animated ones before that I thought was too animated. This is when people speak, it is a different reader reading it. They do put a little background music or noise in at certain times, but I went back and read with it all the chapters that I had taught so far for Samuel. Guys, it's good. It's a free app, bible.is. If you have,
was it kind of like Jesus says, Lazarus, come out.
Yes.
They
Yes.
emphasize stuff.
Yes.
right there.
And when the Lord speaks, it's like, Samuel, do this. And it's like, oh, that's God. You know? So it is. And it just makes it alive. And you may not want to read it all the time, but you could read along with an ESV version if you had one of your Bible and follow it in your Bible, but it has all the scriptures on the app, and you can follow along with that. I like to write in my Bible, though. I like to mark things. You can start it and stop it. It's great. bible.is. You're going to love it. Is this not an infomercial today? I have a lot of ideas. Okay. Let me tell you about a couple of YouTubers that I'm following. And I guess I'm promoting this person without really knowing a lot about her. But what I have seen, and I have watched a lot of YouTube while I've been sick, what I have seen of her I really like. And her name is Jessica O'Donohue. O''Denohue. And I'll link her down below. Her and her husband, well, they call each other Bunky. He calls her Bunky, she calls him Bunky. It's a pet name. But
My cousin calls his dog.
your cousin's got a dog named Bunky.
Oh, you said Bunky?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I thought you said Monkey.
Why would your cousin?
Monkey.
Why would your cousin have a dog that he calls Monkey?
And he calls him Monkey, Buddy, or whatever. He just calls him different names.
No, I said Bunky. But they live in North Carolina. She does a lot
Is
of.
that a southern state?
No, they're Yankees.
Are they really?
North Carolina.
I get it, but are they below the Mississippi
I don't know.
line?
I don't know really.
I'm thinking of
I think it's
Carolina
probably
is.
as a southern state.
Yes.
But that's very confusing.
Because Virginia is southern.
yeah, we
till
don't.
You get up
we
there.
don't. We don't really believe that, though, do we?
Well,
They
people from Virginia tell us
and
that
see
Virginia is
and
southern.
see. Away girl
most
says
portions.
she's from the South, from Oklahoma. She ain't from the South. She don't talk like us. She's got that cute little accent.
kind of southwest.
Well, she says that Oklahoma's a southern state, and I'm like, I hate to see you. But a white girl says she's from the South.
She can say
would
what she wants to, but I thought it was more Midwest.
Midwest.
But if a white girl says it's South, it's South.
And it
Because
does go
where
next.
you live, you know what it's considered.
Right. I just never had thought of that as being South. And it does bump up to Arkansas, and we know that Arkansas is definitely southern. But then you've got Louisiana that's southern, and it bumps up next to Texas. And what is Texas? Western. Midwest. Western.
I
Southwest.
wouldn't call it
Southwest. No, Southwest. So somewhere you got to change.
People from Texas would.
But under
more
the Mason-Dixon line, I don't know where Oklahoma falls with the Mason-Dixon line. So, but anyway, a white girl says she's southern, and I love her, and I'll agree with her. Somewhat. She's the cutest thing I've seen in a long time. So, where was I going?
I don't know, but I hope we get to the finish
Jessica
station pretty quick.
O'Donohue. Check her channel out. She does a lot of cooking. They have an RV. She's a big channel, and a lot of these big channels go crazy when they get big. And I don't watch a lot of big channels. I like real people. But she seems real to me. So just check her out and see what you think. Tell her Suzanne Light in the comments if you like her. Make sure and tell her that my channel sent you over. Will you do that? That helps my channel. And she's cute. Her husband's cute. He works. She stays home. She does a lot of videos. I think she puts out like 3 videos a week. But does a lot of good cooking. And I just enjoyed their RV. They went to Savannah. They went down to St. Augustine.
See, when you think I'm not listening, I'm listening.
And I like her. I like her. Now, this next one. If you want to see a hot mess that loves Jesus, watch Fearfully Created. Marina lives in Tennessee. Marina and Shane. And Shane's about the cutest thing that I've seen besides you in a long
that
time.
Kid thing going a lot.
I know. Fearfully Created. She is hilarious. She is turning her mobile home into a mobile mansion. She loves the Lord. She has 4 children. One of her children is autistic. She loves everything about her life. And if you are down and out and think that you're at any kind of disadvantage about anything in life, you won't feel that way if you get through watching her. She's a hot mess. She'll tell you she's a hot mess. And I wrote her the other day and told her, I said, you got to send me some kind of address to send you. I found a t-shirt that says, this hot mess loves Jesus, because it's her. And but it's called Fearfully Created. Marina, Shane, and the 4 kids. And mobile home living, cleaning. I'm telling you, if you could see that mobile home sometimes, the shape it gets in. But she'll do a massive cleaning, and she is really good at recreating and decorating on a budget. So she's hilarious. So check out Fearfully Created. Now, I had told y'all about this channel once before, but I'm gonna tell you again, called The Endless Adventure, Allison and Eric. They were traveling all over the world before COVID, and a lot of you had told me you had started watching, loved their videos, because I got to go to places that never even heard of, and I knew that I'd never get to go. But since COVID, they are doing RV traveling. They went to South Dakota the other day. I have to tell you, the work that they put into their videos is unreal. He does some of the most beautiful drone coverage that I've ever seen. That takes a lot of work. You're stopping and you're running that drone and you're driving and that drone's going over you, and then the editing. I'm just amazed at his videography and at his editing, and I like them. They drink a good bit. They like to drink. They make no bones about it. But I like them as a young couple, and you get to see things that you never would see, and excellent coverage of it. So I suggest you go in and checking out The Endless Adventures too. Okay, so tell me this. Tell me, do you have a YouTube channel that you watch that you simply love? I know a lot of y'all watch the same, Simply Lake and Lace. You watch her, Away Girl, Jody Saladino. Leanne doesn't put out very many videos. She does occasionally. But I know probably that a lot of us watch some of the very same ones. So I have a whole list of channels that I love, but that's some that I have never, well, The Endless Adventure, I had recommended them before. I like good, clean, fun, interesting channels. And that's what I said about Jessica O'Donoghue. I haven't seen anything about her yet that I don't like. A lot of channels are these big cleaning channels. Just don't get into cleaning. John, I just don't get into cleaning. It just does nothing for me to sit and watch a person clean.
Be something for me. They got some good products. I want to demo, and I like to know what works best on whatever.
Well, some of the YouTubers, and I'm fixing to get into a rabbit hole here.
Oh my!
Some of the YouTubers
Get the gas line.
took the PPP loans, and I don't approve of that at all. I know they lost brand deals, but there's no reason you couldn't have made a video every day during the pandemic, because you were home. You could have put content out. And I guess one of the ones that's got the biggest controversy over it is Love Meg. I don't watch Love Meg. I used to, but I don't watch her. That's all I'll say. But she got over $60,000 in PPP loans, and I have a problem with that. So that's all we'll say. There's others that I know about that I was disappointed that they took them.
Yeah, what?
We're still recording. So, look at those crepe myrtles. How beautiful right there. Ours is just not going to bloom much this year, is it?
Must not be.
I'm surprised.
There's a lot of them that's not gotten real full yet. So
That's a big truck. And on the side of it, it says Logistics.
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 Oh, it does say long.
Yeah. And it's a long truck. I guess that's just a coincidence, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're going into Birmingham.
Anywho.
We're going into Birmingham just to look around a little bit. I might go to Kirkland's. I've been seeing some stuff. I'd like to go to Pottery Barn just to get out and look and go to get our Friday evening Mexican fix. And there's a place in Birmingham that we really love to eat the Mexican food. So I know I just told you all kind of stuff, didn't I? Tell me about your asparagus. Tell me if you got any YouTubers. Just posted a video today that you need to watch. And feeling better. So thankful to be feeling human again.
Excuse me. Where we headed first?
You want to go to Home Goods on 31 first and then cut over?
We can.
You want to do that? So we can get that one
Why not?
done. But love to go to Home Goods. There is a Home Goods in, where is that? Outside of Franklin that we love so much. They said a lot of the interior decorators from Nashville, it's not Hendersonville,
The Brentwood?
Brentwood, that we'd love to go. We're wanting a new rug. So the new design that's coming in is more of a contemporary farmhouse using a lot of black to decorate, and I've always loved black. We have a black rug in our dining room, and I've always wanted to decorate more with black. And so that's what I'm kind of looking for. Some new pieces. We've bought Christmas stuff the last few years, but we really haven't bought anything for the house significantly in quite a while. So John has fixed me a room downstairs so that I can store all of my decorating stuff when I'm not using it, stuff that I'm not ready to get rid of. So I'm fixing to empty out the living room and totally redecorate it. So we're wanting a new rug. I know when we go to Pottery Barn, they're going to have great ones, but I'd really rather find one at Home Goods because
Yeah, there's about $700.
about $700 difference between them. So maybe
300, 1,000.
Yeah.
300, 12.
the only thing is when we first moved into our house, we paid $1,100 for a rug, and that rug is, I mean, we're not using it right now, but we used that rug 15 years. At least. And you buy a good rug, it really never wears out with the kind of traffic that we have. So I don't mind paying that much.
A rug, it'll lay with you.
Are you not going that way?
You said 31. You said going to Home Goods.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right.
That's my joke.
What'd you say? Oh, Timmy, it says a rug joke. What was it?
I said you buy a good rug, it'll lay with you.
It'll hang out with you for a while, won't it? That's the truth, though. That is one of the things that you don't go wrong in paying good money for, unless you have a lot of pets or messy kids. Anyway, we're gonna get off here. We've talked about everything. I've talked about everything. I like a chat. I like a good chatty.
She's really good.
I am feeling better. Thank the Lord. I don't like to be that sick to where I just shut down. I mean, I haven't talked really, have I? Not very much at all because I just felt so bad. So I'm just so thankful. I told him yesterday, I said, I want to get out. And like I said, I still feel weak, but I feel so much better. Anyway, we're going to go.
All
We're going to go do a little shopping, a little looking, and a little Mexican, and still be home early.
right. Oh, you think we'll get home early?
Yeah.
Or dark?
Yeah, we're dark. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.